just poured their hearts out into the room and like.
Oh, who's that Labor kid?
Like, did he go on before college?
No, he was doing the art in the back.
Oh yeah.
I talked to him after the show. He apparently his things cost like $50 a pop, and I might actually be willing to pay $50 because it looks like it don't look $50. It's super nice, and it's like the type of art I like, with the big colors and the kind of street art vibe. So shout out to Labor, man. That dude's an amazing artist, like awesome. Graffiti art.
They were doing everything. They had street art people on.
Yeah, DJ.
Cushions, DJs, rhymers, poets, Latinos. Because that's a skill in itself.
That is a skill.
I'm on the air.
Put that in your resume.
But I guess like who would I have to roast? Honestly, it's funny because like I love the campus for coming out to the Omen, but at the same time I have to roast the campus for coming out to the Omen.
Why?
Because they didn't stick around for Guy Harrison.
Oh.
He was so upset. Like it was actually borderline funny. Like he's not listening right now, so I don't care. He got paid. But it's like, you can't just leave when the headliner comes on and go to Bundy. Ladies and gentlemen, stop that. Alright? Stop that. Just stick around for 20 more minutes and see somebody rap. Please? Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, I'm going to do a really cool segue into a song.
Let's do it.
By asking you a question, you're going to answer it and way to go.
Alright.
And we might discuss it, and then we'll go into the song. Because I want to do it a throwback track.
Okay.
When do you think Detox is going to drop? I think that Detox is going to drop when Jesus and the devil battle out in Israel at the end of the world. I think when Detox comes out, the bowels of Satan's kingdom will freeze over. I mean, like, that's what I think at this rate.
I think Detox, because of how much pressure's on it and how many people are involved in it, I don't think it's going to come out anytime in the near future. I think it's funny because Dre did an interview with XXL, and he said, I have so many people who have worked on this project who need this to come out because of how much money they're going to make off of it, that I have no choice but to release it. But he's not ready to release it. Because this isn't what he wants to do. Like, this isn't Chronic, this isn't 2001. This is a creation based on the music industry today. And that is a music industry that he does not like. So unfortunately...
So you don't think that it's... I think that there's some validity to that, but I think more than anything, I mean, you gotta think, like, Dr. Dre is, like, the greatest hip-hop producer ever.
But, like...
He's an icon. And I think he's a perfectionist. I mean, he's going to take time.
He's going to take time, but I feel as though now he's made the mistake of having too many people involved in this. If he went back to the process of the Chronic, where it was just him, Dre, Death Row, that was it, then he would have been fine. But he involved so many different writers. I mean,
that's what Snoop said. Snoop said something equivalent to that on Westwood. But he's like, I kind of disagree with Snoop and that criticism a bit because it's not the same time. It's just not.
Like,
how can he can't go? Issue. He can't go back and pretend like it's like 19 something.
But it's like at the same time, he can't.
It's just not.
Like you can't say that you don't like today's music industry and then involve everybody and their moms on the record, and then look at yourself and say, well, why don't I like this record? Oh, that's right, because I involved people that I don't even respect as an artist. Like the only people that are on that like record right now that he probably genuinely wants to work with, a Game and Kendrick Lamar. Even Snoop himself, he probably didn't even want on that record. Because Snoop is like, I'm sorry, but right now, Snoop isn't giving the industry anything to look at and say, wow, bravo, like you're on top of your game.
So you're not...
So I don't think...
So your thoughts on Snoop are...
like right now, Snoop is not doing anything prolific. Like he's not doing anything positive for the game. Like he's just putting out music for the sake of putting out music.
I don't know. He's kind of an icon. Well, he is an icon.
But that's the thing. Like, just because you're an icon doesn't mean you can take a crap and you're gonna crap out gold. Like,
that's true.
I mean, you gotta make quality music. Like, same thing goes for Nas. Just because he's an icon doesn't mean he's making quality music right now. Ludacris is in the same boat. I'm hearing stuff off of his new mixtape. 1.21 gigawatts. Like, it's just.
You're not feeling it.
It's trash. I'm sorry. It's like. If you're an icon, you should use that to your advantage to be able to take as much time off as you want to make quality music. Alicia Keys has been doing it. Lauryn Hill's been doing it. They make these people wait, and then by the time they come out, they hit the people with
Dre's been making them wait.
Incredible music. And like Dre's been making them wait, but he's been making them wait in the sense that he knows he's gonna put out something that he's not satisfied with.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure about that. If he was satisfied, read the article. I'll definitely send you the article that he did. If he was satisfied with what he has, he would have dropped it by now, and he's not.
Well, that's because he's a perfectionist. He's gonna keep.
But it's not based on what he's putting out, like as himself. It's based on what everybody has contributed to the album, which are things that he does not like the song "Kush." He doesn't like that song. That's why he was just like, "Wow, I'm gonna release this as a first single," but nobody really flocked to it. I have to go back to the drawing boards and find out what we're gonna do about Detox. I'm telling you, it's not ready, and it won't be until he scraps everybody from the project.
Everybody.
Not everybody, but
so like we keep Eminem.
You keep Eminem. You keep Kendrick Lamar. You keep Game. He
You
has
keep
to keep Snoop
you
because
gotta-
that's
it's
obligation. Like, but after that, there are a lot of people on there who have no business.
Who are on there? Jay-Z. Does he have business on Detox?
Did he write for Detox?
I think they. It's really unfortunate because some track leaked with him and Jay-Z, and maybe Beyonce's gonna be on the track.
Because I think
and I think that would be a dope track, personally.
Because I think even Big Sean wrote for Detox. I'm not saying Big
No, I don't
Sean's
think
not a
Big
good.
Sean.
That's what everybody's been having writing credits for. I think Nicki Minaj wrote for Detox.
No.
That's never a good sign. Like,
I like Nicki, but I don't know. You think Nicki's not? Not. Yeah.
I mean, I think she's good for what she is, but lyrically, like, I don't know. I think.
Okay, so you heard it here first. Only 5 people to be on Detox, and the list is Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, who is a beast.
Yes.
Apparently, the deal is after Detox, whenever that drops. I'll probably say it drops like 2013, 2014.
I agree.
Or I know 2012,
2012,
2012, 2013. After that drops, basically Dre's going to stop making albums. He's going to basically focus on Kendrick Lamar and making him the next big, huge thing to come out of the West Coast. Considering that there is no really big, singular West Coast new person, I could easily see Kendrick Lamar taking up that putting it on his back and just riding it like Snoop did with Big did.
Before we get into this next song, though, I just saw something on MSNBC. Excuse me, Herman Cain. You are not Thomas. You are not Justice Thomas. Don't say high-tech lynching. You did not come up with that on your own. Just because you were accused of sexually harassing your employees, just like the other black man who's in power right now, doesn't mean you are being high-tech lynched. Stop it, 5. That's my roast. I'm sorry. Like, stupid people.
Not digging Herman Cain. The pizza guy. Okay. Now, with that done, we are going to play a kind of throwback track. It's Forgot About Dre.
Hey.
Eminem and Dr. Dre. You're listening to Dosage on WHCL 887 FM, broadcasting live from the bustling metropolis of Clinton, New York.